All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Lions.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
New set of downs from 37.
Let's go.
On the counter, Hall. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
One of the tight ends motions right. Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Going to the left side, and Johnston has it. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs from 37.
60 boxes, 60 boxes, go!
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Brought in right side. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Call it feel, Kate, call it instincts. I don't really care what you call it, but the best QBs, they can sense it. They know when that pressure's coming, and they know how to avoid it. Keep that play alive, extend it outside of the chaos, and go get your offense a completion.
Here we go, here we go!
They give on 2nd to Hall. He's got it in the red zone. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
1st and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown.
60 Bobcats, 79 Cowboy 80. 18 Pioneer. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Get it. Ready, ready.
Handoff running left. Here's Hall. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Just 1 yard on the gain, so now it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 8.
It's maybe one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal.
Viking 18. Buffalo 18.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Kate, and I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive, and I would be. They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Three on the board, and now he'll send this one sailing. Has this at the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk, ready.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Let's go.
He's got it in the red zone. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
They'll run. Etienne. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Pack. Bronco 80.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Last play stopped short. Still 3 yards to gain. 3rd and goal.
70 Lions. Go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders get 6 more on their early advantage. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. On the return, here's Palmer. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready? Rick, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. There's a little bit up to the 21. Tackle made by Trey Amos.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 21-yard line.
On the set. Here we go.
We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. The scoreboard reads 14-3. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. And we're back. Road offense out there and set. Let's get the 2nd quarter started. They've got 2nd and 5.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Panther 19 tight. 19 tight. 19 Lion.
Sanders setting the pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
3rd and short here. Sanders. Johnson finds the football. Complete. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Go now.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that is good for a 1st down.
Trap 50. Trap 50.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Play action, Sanders. That's complete to Johnston, out right. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives him the 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Hawk 70. Top low 8. 7 top. Cut 19. Cut 19. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
From the red zone now. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Viking 18. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Dragons make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Breece Hall with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Dragons cut the lead down to 4.
14. Dragons 10.
And we've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. It's everything he has under this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Check. 70 Lions.
Daniels now. Cox, this is Lane. And He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's ETN on first down. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. And it's Carson Schlesinger who got over there for the stop.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Daniels back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. They'll look underneath here for ETN. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Commanders currently on top here at Northwest Stadium.
At the 25-yard line.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Inside handoff goes to ETN. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
ETN again. And fighting that for a few. It's 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. To throw, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go.
ETN can't fight past that line. He's stuck him at the 3.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
19.
Throwing now, Daniels escapes the pocket. And he's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders will add to their lead at the end of the half. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. On the return, here's Palmer. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Palmer on the return. They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers, 60 Bobcats, 7 Pirates, Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther 11.
To the air on first down. Sanders. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Set. Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles.
The tight end in motion now. They'll go play action for Sanders. It is caught left side. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Dragons, 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
To the air, Sanders. On the quick slant, it's Johnston. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone on first. Made in the end zone. Touchdown. The Dragons cut into the lead on the last play of the half. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. And it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
And the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All set to go now from the 35.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Alert, alert. Let's go.
They start the half with a give to Hall. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Mustang 19. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 19 Lion. 60 Maverick. 60 19. Pioneer. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. He finds Johnston. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
And the Rio de Janeiro first down.
Ready.
So first down from the 41.
Come on, come on.
From the gun, it's Hall. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Tag. Hook, 18, left, 10 through 11, 10 through 11. Trap 60, trap 60.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. He fires one deep down the left sideline. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready, ready.
Sanders now on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
Press all 80.
Back to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably and then go to work after it.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Okay,
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Nothing, nothing, God.
Sanders back to throw. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
It's now 4th down.
They'll run for it with Hall. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Dragons take the lead right away in half number 2. Breece Hall with the touchdown. That's up and through for the point after. And the Dragons push their lead to 3. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Here's a return from the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
They're on 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, it's Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it sets up 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. That's McLaurin on the quick slant. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On second down, it's ETN. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Tackle made at the 49-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and
1. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Check. Prep throw leading.
They go right back to ETN. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
At the 39-yard line.
Caught quick right side. And he stopped at the 31-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. It's his running back. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. A stoppage now for an injured player as we see, it's Travis Etienne who's in some visible pain and needing to look at from the training staff. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Dragon 60.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. It's caught. This is Corey Krosky-Merritt. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Viking, 18. Go.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late.
60 Eagles.
To the air again. Daniels. Completed over the middle. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
They'll try and punch it in, and he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
19.
Krosky-Merritt gets it from the gun. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone. Daniels, 3rd and goal. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Cracking for it, and it's good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
They were barely into this quarter, Kate, and already a tied game, a whole new game. Starting from this point, every single possession would be a premium.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. He goes out of bounds on the return.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Like 18, Robert, 18, Panther 11, Panther 11. 18, Pioneer. 19, Lion. Let's go.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Next with his back, Hall. He pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
They'll bring a tight end in motion right. He'll throw it. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos. 19 Kites. 19 Kites. 65 Cats. 65 Cats.
They're looking to throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Daniels. Completed to his running back. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Cowboy 80.
2nd down give to Krosky-Merritt. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Ready. Check out.
He's back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. That's caught for the 1st. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal.
Johnny Lion. Ready.
Here's the handoff. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
On the ready. Hawk 7. Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Here he is to throw. Flush down out to his left. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. The defense takes its third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Go! Viking 18, 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 60 Eagles, 60.
Now to throw. Complete over the middle. And this is down all the way to the 3.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Now a timeout called just as the play clock was down to 2. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Big moment coming up for Evan McPherson on this attempt. Angling this one in from the right hash to challenge here. That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minutes.
Once again, they call on him, and once again, he delivers. Had to be so confident sending him out there that he was going to win them this game, and he did just that.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. All set to go now from the 35. Setting up to pass. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are inbounds. Oh, what a play! They rip off a huge chunk of field as the down. Reset.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got first and 10 inside the red zone. Here he goes, one final shot. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. So they let first down stand since it worked out well for him. The penalty declined. That brings up second and 10. So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the
How we gonna do